Today's class is 2 hours, right? So 2 hours, I'm not sure about you. I'm not sure what do you feel. Maybe for you, 2 hours is very long. For me, 2 hours is so little. So I don't really have enough time to cover the whole chapter. So I will choose topic, okay? So I'm not too sure whether you guys know I do have a YouTube. So the YouTube, I do have quite a lot of topic covered, but this particular topic I haven't covered yet. So that's why I'm thinking I will be doing this, okay? So later on, you will understand. You will just need to now follow me first. No need to write anything. Pure listen will be fine. If you can contribute some answer, then will be the best lah, okay, my dear? So your YouTube got what chapter? I think Form 4 chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10 also I got. Because that time MCO very free, okay? Now don't really have time. Form 5, chapter 2, chapter 1 circular measure, I think I got. Yeah, some chapter here and there, okay? Like when I have time to record or maybe during first time seminar, like now, then I will put there, okay? So guys, look, okay, listen to me, okay? Try to answer me, okay? So I will expect you guys have some basic because after all, I'm not teaching you, I'm revising for you, okay? So this is the first term seminar. Am I highlighted? Okay. So guys, Form 4, chapter 2. Today I'm doing chapter 2, quadratic function. Okay, this chapter is very, very big. But this chapter, if you ask me which part is the weakest of all of the students, I will always say is the last part of this chapter, where this chapter, exactly the last part, which is the part that students weak on, is always the part that come out in hot questions. So today we will do some hot questions, then you will understand around what kind of pattern they will come out in SPM, okay? So you guys will understand it better lah. So my dear, okay, listen to me first, okay? So you're going to understand my style first, okay? On the starting, I will try to talk about like what the chapter talking about. If you focus on me, you will understand the starting. If you understand the starting, you will understand everything today, okay? So starting very important, okay? Be energetic, don't fall asleep, okay? Now it's holiday, okay? So Form 4 chapter 2, quadratic function. So guys, let me ask you guys something. So this particular chapter, right? I really feel like the part that you guys quite weak on is how to find maximum minimum answer. So guys, that means finding the maximum minimum point. Okay, a few things I want to ask you guys. Maximum minimum point, we can also call it as what point? No. I didn't ask that. Maximum minimum point, we can also call it as what point? Very good, Yuan. We can also call it as turning point. Because whenever you U-turn on top, we call it maximum. When you U-turn the point at the bottom, we call it minimum. But turning point also got one name, start from S one. Wow, very good singing, stationary point. Maybe you never know about this word, but this word means turning point. So whenever they ask for maximum point, minimum point, turning point, stationary point, how do you find it out? So my dear, okay, how do you find whenever they want to find this? So usually, right, all the original equation of the curve, they will always give you a form that look like this. So can anyone tell me a form that look like this? That means all the curve, they usually lah, they will give you this one. This one, what do we call it? What form? Very good, log cash. We always call this general form. Okay, this is very basic form for this chapter. Ax squared plus bx plus c, right? But it's not equal to 0. It's equal to fx, okay? We always call this general form. But whenever you want to find maximum, minimum point, turning point, stationary point, usually you guys can change it to what form so that you can get the answer. Very good, Ariana. You guys will change it to vertex form. Not too sure whether you guys know how a vertex form look like. Never mind. For those who don't even understand what I say, never mind. Later on, I will do some example, then you guys will understand everything. Now you just listen to me, okay? So you guys can, from general form, change it, become this form, vertex form. So I repeat, whenever they want to find maximum point, minimum point, turning point, stationary point, please make sure you guys have vertex form. Then can anyone tell me how do we from general form convert it to vertex form then? Very good, Dylan. I always call it CTS, which the full name called completing the square, okay? So guys, completing the square left, love to come out, okay? Then they have a few steps that you need to like follow the step. You cannot cut the step one, okay? So for my own students, can anyone tell me completing a square got how many steps? Very good, Zafira. 3 steps. So guys, the first step is you're going to make sure your A is very good, Adiva, positive 1. It cannot just be 1. It need to be positive 1. Like negative 1 tak boleh. It need to be a positive 1. Wait, I need to make sure everyone mute. Okay, so by the positive 1. Then the second step. What is the second step? Is it possible to type for me? Oh, very good, Kian. Plus B over 2 squared minus B over 2 squared. Last time, right, KSSM syllabus, now it's KSSM. Last time, KBSM syllabus, no need to have this second step, you know. So in my YouTube, I do not teach with this second step. But then now, the second step is the most important key. Let me draw a star for you. So that means you cannot skip the second step, okay? Then guys, the third step is, I always tell my students, oh, very good, Ian. Big bracket square minus small bracket square plus C. Again, for those new students, you don't understand, it's fine. Later on, you understand, okay? Just follow me, okay? So, my dear, that is always this one, okay? It's always these 3 steps. So, I repeat, they always love to give you general form. From the general form, you do these 3 steps, then you guys will get a vertex form. So, why you want to get a vertex form? Because the vertex form can help you to find maximum, minimum point, turning point, stationary point. But how do you find it? So, it depends on the APQ. So first, the A, right, is for us to see. For us to see. Very good singing for us to see the shape. So, my dear, the A, we don't even care about, the value, We only care about whether you're positive or negative. So, whenever you're positive, you always, you think about it. Whenever you're a very positive person, you always, very good, Zavira, you always smile. So, guys, you see, when you smile, you do have a turning point, ma. So the turning point is at the bottom. So at the bottom, we always call it minimum. So whenever you're a very negative person, I ever scold you, already start to be emo. Isn't it you're always very sad? So when you're very sad, oh, they're very good right there. So isn't it the turning point is on top? So on top, we always call it maximum. So the A is for you guys to see whether they're minimum or maximum. Then, how about the P and Q? The P and Q, right, you pull out, straight away is the answer, But when you pull out, you need to remember one thing. The P pull out, very good. And the P pull out, you must put negative P. So that means, guys, see. That means if this is 3, you pull out, you write negative 3. If this is 5, you pull out, you write negative 5. But if this is negative 7, you pull out, you can write positive 7. So the first part, you always terbalik. Okay, the X part, you always terbalik. Can I tell you guys about the concept behind? The concept behind is because always when you have X, it's always based on the bracket inside equivalent to 0. So that's why X equivalent to plus P, move it over minus P. That's why the X is negative P. That is actually the concept behind, okay? It's always inside the bracket equals to 0, okay? I never thought about it because I never have time, okay? But now these 2 hours, I think I have time to do that, okay? To tell you that, okay? So next one, the Q pull out. This one tak payah terbalik. The Q pull out is just Q. That's all, okay? So my dear, do you guys remember when you guys pull it out like that, this kind of answer called maximum, minimum. Maximum, minimum. Very good, Xiaoqing. This kind of answer actually called maximum, minimum point. They do look like a point, what? Make sense or not, my dear? It look like a coordinate, like bracket X, comma, Y, close bracket. So this one do look like a point. That's why this kind of answer, we always call it maximum, minimum point. But this chapter, sometimes they would like to ask you maximum, minimum. Very good, Emmeline. Maximum, minimum value. So do you guys still remember value? This word always represent what? Very good, singing the Y. So you know which one is the Y? This one the X, this one the Y, right? So your Y is Q. So isn't it maximum, minimum value is Q? Then after you write the Y, you must be thinking, teacher, where is the X? You're going to write when the X is negative P. I can only tell you, point and value is the same one. The only difference is how you write it out. Point, you always write like X, comma, Y, close bracket, like a coordinate form. But value, you always write in a sentence. Like your value is how much when X is how much, like that. Okay, my dear? So this already can conclude how do you find maximum, minimum point, okay? So today, I not only teach you how to find maximum, minimum point, because I think your sketching also quite bad. So we're going to do sketching also, okay? So after this, okay, like if you understand, no, you don't understand. You haven't do yet. You remember, okay? You try to understand, okay? All these things first. Then next, I want to tell you guys about how to sketch a graph. sketch a graph. Okay, so guys, sketching a graph, that means I want to, just like I teach you curve, right? So obviously I want to teach you how to sketch a curve. So how do you sketch a curve? They got a few steps. Different teacher will say different steps, but it's totally fine one, okay? As long as the end result look the same. So for me, sketching curve, I always tell my students got 3 steps, okay? Step 1. But I repeat again, different teacher will have different styles. So if you like your own teacher's way, never mind. As long as the end result, the graph look the same, it's totally fine, okay? So step 1. So think about it. You want to sketch a curve, like let's say like a happy face. Impossible like you randomly sketch, right, my dear? I think since lower form, you know when you sketch a curve, you must have like, I want to expect you guys answer. Then what I tell you guys, okay? Whenever you guys want to sketch a curve, easily you guys need to have some point. And then after you guys have some point, connect them together. Oh, you got the curve, correct? So that's why you need to have some point. There are so many points. And okay, like straight line will have a lot of point. You just find all the point and then just connect them. But for curve, different world. Curve, isn't it? You guys definitely will have like minimum, maximum point, correct? So that's why step 1, very good. And you, please find the turning point first. Okay, so guys, how to find the turning point? Exactly is what I taught you just now. You just make the general form become a vertex form, they will become turning point, and then from there, you will get the turning point. So just imagine you already get a turning point. Okay, then you will get, okay, let's say minimum point. Okay, I shouldn't use this color. I should use blue. Okay, let's say you guys get a point. Okay, let's say it's a minimum point. Okay, that is step 1. But think about it. So 2 point way enough. Like I know all these the minimum point. But when you smile, isn't it there's different way of smile? Like you guys look at yourself, I think you smile like that. Now, okay. For me, I smile like that, okay. So that's why, isn't it the way we smile is different? So that's why, my dear. So isn't it 1 point? How do I accurately draw it out, correct? So that's why you will have step 2. With step 2, you need to find more things. What more? More points, my dear. Then a lot of points. I know a lot of school teacher would say like X and Z, Y and Z, that's all. But I want to teach you guys in a full form. Like some questions you do X and Z, Y and Z is enough. But some questions not enough. So that's why when I teach my student very good singing, I always ask them to draw a table, which is exactly same as chapter 1. But again, how you learn in chapter 1, I also don't know. But never mind, I always draw a table. And this table for my own students, can anyone tell me how many column I need to draw? I know it's 2 rows. Very good, Dylan. 5. Okay, I know you guys must be thinking, teacher, isn't it 4? It's 4, but I draw 5 is because one of them is for name, like XY. Makes sense or not? So my dear, so this 4, okay, it's always the one that your teacher said, x-intercept. You know how x-intercept is actually roots, which all of you guys type for me, roots. That is your x-intercept, okay? So roots is x-intercept. I hope you guys all know x-intercept, y equals 0. For those who don't know about this basic, which are very scared, when you guys have x-axis and y-axis, right? Do you ever know when there's a straight line like that? The point on the x-axis, we always call it x-intercept. This is what you learn in lower form, but maybe just in case you don't know, I thought about it. So you see, a point on the x-axis is x-intercept. And can you see when you lies on the x-axis, when you look horizontally, the y cosine one. So that's why x-intercept is always y equals 0. Then how about this point? This point on the y-axis. Then on x-axis called x-intercept. Then on y-axis, of course, called y-intercept, right? Yeah, can also. Yeah, Adiva, you are exactly using factorization to find the roots. Then later on, we will find the roots using factorization. But this table is just what to find out. I haven't seen the way yet, okay? So guys, this one is called y-intercept. So that's why, after you find the x-intercept, this one, I call it y-intercept. Wait, I decided to move it over. No space. Okay, x-intercept. This one, y-intercept. So y-intercept, guys, x will equal 0. Okay? There's 2 roots. It's fine one. I will just write inside. Later on, you guys will see, okay? So will the table sometimes be 3 column only? Yes, my dear. My dear, okay, listen to me. I draw like 4 column, right? I mean like 4 for number, right? 4 column for number. Sometimes some questions just need 2. Sometimes some question got 3 only. Sometimes some question got 4. Later on also I will cover. No worries. Okay, now we just listen to the concept yet. Okay, my dear. Now it's just a concept. So my concept, I always fit every question. So you need to like follow me first, okay? So my dear, x-intercept, y-intercept, you think must be enough, right? But some question is enough, some question is not enough, because some questions, they will give you some domain. So they will give you some domain, or I think you guys learn in chapter 1. Not I think, you learn in chapter 1, okay? Which domain represent the axis. So sometimes they will tell you, they want from what value, draw until what value. So that is the domain. So I always tell my students, you need to find the start and the end also. For those who thinking, apa itu start and end? So you know, sometimes when they ask you to sketch, they will tell you, from -3, draw until 5. Then can you simply draw more than that? No, you need to draw from -3 until 5. So the start will be -3, the end will be 5. That is the meaning of it, okay, my dear? So they will tell you, what is the start, what is the end, just put inside, okay? Later on, you guys will understand, but I will need to take this off first now, okay? Because this is just a concept yet, not -3 and 5. Okay, never mind, I put a color here. I know already. Blue color is like example, okay? So this one, let's say, is -3 until 5. So you know, after you find all this, right? So after you guys draw this table, right? Normally here, you guys will get 2 coordinates. Then here, you guys will get 1. Here, you guys will get 1. Here, you guys will get 1. So imagine it. You guys will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, full of information. So after you guys have all the 6 coordinates, you think what is your step 3? Very good, Zafira. Sketch sketching time wait for what, my dear? Can sketch wait, I draw nicely. For those who thinking, teacher, what if they didn't give you the domain? I already say, my dear, I already say what? I already say that I say got 4. Doesn't mean all the question got 4. They didn't give you this, don't draw these 2 my dear. See the questions later on, you guys will understand okay? I'll teach you guys, okay? Just chill, okay? So my dear, step 3 is sketch. Then taking all the points that you guys already got, then you just talk. Let's say it's like that, okay? And then you connect. Yay! Then you done sketching. Okay, let's say got the y-axis here. Let's say got the x-axis here. Wow, so ugly. Never mind, okay? Just imagine it's like that. So remember, my dear, later on when you sketch, right? The skill is not very important because sketching is draw on foolscap paper, okay? So the sketching is not so important, but you need to make sure for the turning point, you must have the coordinate. And you know, every single point you touch on the y-axis, x-axis, you must have the value one, you know. So it's like whatever value you touch here, you must legit put it in, okay? So this one, like the ending, the starting, right? You need to put dot line and then tell them the value here. Dot line, tell them the value here. Dot line, tell them the value here. Of course, the dot line is not necessary, but need to tell them the value. If not, you do so many things, right? Teacher cannot see the value up here. Then teacher won't give you the marks because the sketching graph end result is actually everything that you need to put everything that you found at inside step 3. So step 3 is very important for you guys to put all the coordinate out. And the last thing I want to ask you guys, do you guys still remember the middle straight line? The middle vertical straight line that touch the maximum minimum point, what do we call this straight line? Very good, Amy. We always call this axis of symmetry. So axis of symmetry, whenever you sketch a graph, usually we will draw it out. So if you ask me whether you didn't draw, will teacher deduct your marks? I don't think so, but depends on teacher because different teacher, different style. But I would suggest you guys do fully, okay? So I will always draw the axis of symmetry. So can anyone tell me if my point is 2, 4? May I know my axis of symmetry equation will be what? Very good, Emmeline. Only Emmeline is correct. You're gonna write x equals 2. For those who just write 2, no. 1 marks, no. Half marks, so they won't give you. You must write x equals 2, my dear. You must write x equals 2. You cannot miss out the word x equals because whenever you're vertical, your x equals 2, okay? For those who are asking me, teacher, what if my skill is wrong? It depends on your school teacher, but I don't think skill is such a huge problem. But to be honest, if your skill is not accurate, right? The graph you draw a bit weird one. So if you don't want your graph weird, I think you better draw nicely, okay? So my dear, okay. Just for those who need to screenshot this, you may do now. Not sure whether you want, but yeah, just in case you want, I make it a slow one, okay? 5, 4. By the way, for those who are not my students, I love to put I really love to count down to tell you guys I need to go next page. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that means I will go next one, okay? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, shall we? So guys, let's start from what? Okay, here. By the way, I want to say one thing. Not too sure whether you guys hardworking or not, but when I go my physical class, a lot of my students are already doing the seminar notes. So I don't want to clash material with them. So you know what I do? I created a new set. I mean, not a new set, but a new few questions that I want to do in class. So this one, you guys don't even have it in your seminar notes. So sorry to say that. Okay, I want to do that also, but too many students did it. So I want to like make sure everyone being benefit from it, right? So I created another new set yesterday night. So guys, can you guys all take out a full scat? Take out a full scat. Just take out a full scat. Okay. Like no questions is fine, but I will put in the Google Classroom for my own students. For those who are not my students, it's totally fine. You just take a full scat out, okay? What happened? Why lag? Okay. You just take a full scat out. Okay? Okay or not? Then now you're gonna write together with me, okay? No need to copy the questions. You just write whatever I write. Okay. So guys, I start from this question 6. Okay. So let's start. They say, given that the function fx is this. Wow, guys, look at this. Isn't it? This is a general form. Correct. Let's start from A. I scared no space I put here, but I think you guys got a lot of space. I full scared, right? So A, by using the method of completing the square. Oh, guys, must use completing the square. Just now, whatever I taught you. They say express fx in this form. So my dear, they say already you must use completing a square. So let's try to practice how to do completing a square. So guys, this is your equation. Super scared you guys forget how to do completing a square. I write 1, 2, 3 at the side, okay? So just now we say completing a square got 3 steps, okay? So completing a square, they got 3 steps. They want you to change it to some form that look like this. I write nicely, my dear. The one they want is actually a vertex form. So I repeat again, okay? From general form become vertex form, always do completing a square. And completing a square always got 3 steps. So can anyone still remember the first step is? Very good, Zafira. Your A need to make sure is positive 1. So guys, what is my A now? What is my A now? Very good. Very good, Zafira, is negative 4. Can anyone tell me then how negative 4 become positive 1? Very good singing. My dear, all of you forget already, not so fast. You guys straight away tell me divide by negative 4. Who teach you that? I already told you. You can divide this, you can divide this, you can divide this, but you couldn't divide this. Because usually that side is a 0. 0 divided by negative 4. Okay, it's still 0. But itu fx there. Hello, fx divided by negative 4. You know what you're going to write? You're going to write fx over negative 4. Who want to write fx over negative 4? So cannot using divide. So if cannot using divide, how to become positive 1? You pull out. Guys, pull out instead of divide. So pull out is actually like divide also, but divide is like straight away disappeared. But pull out is like not disappeared, but I put you outside. Okay, my dear. That is the meaning of factorize. Very good, Lokesh. So negative 4, if I pull out, means I divide, right? So negative 4, I pull out. I left x squared. Okay, next one. Negative, I pull out negative. I get positive. Okay, 4, I divide by 4. No more, I left x. So positive divide by negative, negative. 2 divide by 4, 2 over 4, which is 1 over 2. I repeat again, means everyone divide by negative 4. So think about it, negative 4 divided by negative 4x divided by negative 4. That's why we have positive x. So 2 divided by negative 4. That's why I left negative 1 over 2. I hope I write like that, you guys understand. Okay. I already say the notes is not inside one. Take a full step out and write, okay? This one a new one. So guys, this is first step. Let's do the second step. So I already say the second step is the most important one. By the way, some students they want to like, be fast. I don't know why they want to be fast, but sometimes they want to be very fast. They mix out all the steps. I mean, not they mix out, they mix all the steps together. Now, my dear, I say got 3 steps, that means got 3 steps. 3 steps, that means got 3 lines. Don't try to x1 and combine them together. 1 step, 1 line, okay? So guys, the second step, just now we say need to plus b over 2 squared, then minus b over 2 squared. Isn't it? That is our second step. Why cannot pull out negative 1 only? Because I want a positive 1. If I only pull out negative, then I still have 4, but I want 1. Isn't it? I need to pull out the 4 as well. Make sense, Anyu? Okay. So my dear, so guys, second step, so second step is plus b over 2 square, right? For those who don't know, it's always after your a, after your b. Now, in between of your b and c, it's always there one. You're going to plus b over 2 square minus b over 2 square. And you know what? The rest is still the same one. It's just in between the b and the c, you add on plus b over 2 square minus b over 2 square. Then can anyone tell me what's the b now? Huh? Very good, Yin Ting. 1. I don't understand why got people tell me X. Who tell you your X is B? Boss, B is in front of X, not include the X. So in front of X, only got 1 there. So my B is 1. My B is 1. Don't tell me, teacher, not -4. That one is my original one. I want my brand new B. So my brand new B is 1. Okay, don't wrong. So guys, second step done. Let's do the third step. Third step is what? Big bracket square minus small bracket square plus C. Okay, how do you write that? Everything's still the same. It's just all the inside part, right? It will become big bracket square minus small bracket square and then plus C. Then your C is this, -1/2. Super obvious to see when you see a -1/2, you write back -1/2. So this small bracket square, isn't it totally look the same as the top one? You just copy down as the top one. Then, it's always the first 3 become the big bracket square. So when I teach my students, right, I always teach them to remember like that. Look, this bracket square, it's got a square, right? So I always tell them it's a club that wearing a cap. So it's a cap club, okay? So this cap club only invite those people who also wear a cap. So when I look at this, who wearing a cap, a cap, my dear? So this one got square. This one got square. So only these 2 person invited inside the club, okay? So you see, okay, the concept of this club is when you come inside, your cap need to take out one, okay? Only you can walk inside, okay, my dear? So when you take out the cap, isn't it you left X? No need to write the square anymore. The square, put it outside, okay? So this one, the square also put it outside. I left 1/2. Just like that, I get X plus 1/2. You remember my story, okay? I repeat again. It's always the first 3 person being invited in. But who can really go inside is the one with cap. So only the one with cap, because square, all the square, only can come inside. And when you come inside, the square need to remove one. So only that human come inside without the square. And maybe you tell me, teacher, the middle one missing, not missing. Because if you guys basic is good, you guys know. This bracket square, if you guys expand it, I scared you suspect me. I do everything for you, okay? This is a seminar, I got time. So maybe X plus 1/2 square, you see? I change this, become this, right? So why it can become this? You see, if I open this bracket, shortcut method, X you square it, X square. 1/2 you square it, 1/4. Middle is using 2 times this, 2X. Now look, X square come back already. Sorry. 2 times X times 1/2 is X, okay? Look, X square come back. X come back. 1/4, isn't it, is the 1/2 square. Exactly come back. Can you guys see? Totally look the same one. So if you don't understand it, just trust me, okay, my dear. I'm trustworthy one, okay? You just remember, those with cap come in without wearing the cap anymore. Okay, if you remember the story, okay, but I got try to explain to you guys why is it like that, okay? So guys, up to here, you know, you already done all the 3 steps. So after you done all the 3 steps, the rest, right, is just mathematics, So you see, -4, -4. The big bracket square, never ever move it, my dear. The one never touch one, okay? So you can do the back. So the back, my dear, don't tell me, teacher straight away combine. Can straight away combine, but you better do the square first. 1, you square it 1. 2, you square it 4. Now, my dear, I do very slow already. I do step by step. So until here. Continue combine whatever I can combine, which I think I can combine the back one. So -1/4. -1/4 minus 1/2. Do you guys get -3/4? Now, my dear, remember your vertex form, right? You look, where got the big bracket? Correct or not? So that's why whenever you guys do up to here, remember your vertex form shouldn't have the big bracket. So how do you guys make the big bracket disappear? You straight away times the -4 back in. So you can see the whole journey, right? You just put the -4 outside first. You please wait first, like you ask someone to wait outside first. Then you settle the inside problem already, then only you invite that person in. Okay, my dear. So -4 you times inside. Can you really times inside? Nope. Other square can. So guys, whenever got square, you just put it in front of the whole bracket. Okay? Then -4, you times this, it will be +3. Can. Oh, so by the way, guys, I got student ask me, teacher, I don't want to do this. Can I straight away write -3/4? Can. But guys, today, because no, not today. Because I'm a teacher, right? I scared some of you guys, different people, different level. So I cannot skip those steps. I mean, like, I will do all the steps, but of course, if I never say it's very important, you can definitely skip, and especially if they are just mathematics, okay? Yeah, here. So guys, I already done until here. So you guys can see, right? This exactly is the vertex form they're asking for. Okay? So my dear, what, Lokesh? You're my student, what? Can we expand the equation first, or we must solve the C first? Oh, Dylan, you can expand first. Oh, you can expand first, only combine also can. The answer same one. Never mind, Dylan. The sequence is fine as long as at the end you get this. Okay. So guys, can you guys see this? Isn't it this? Totally look the same as this. So maybe you tell me, teacher, the H is 1/2. Yes, I can see that. The K is 3. Yes, I can see that. But since the question never asked, it's totally fine. Don't need to understand that. Okay. So guys, up to here. So remember, okay, these questions they just want you to express it. So actually up to here is already enough. Okay. So it's already enough lah. But I just want to tell you guys, you want to get this is because you want to get the maximum minimum point. So isn't it now is the time to pull things out. So guys, let's start from the A. So this is a what? Negative. Negative means what? Set phase. Set phase means what? Maximum. Isn't it? That's what I taught you just now. So guys, do you still remember the positive 1/2 you pull out, you're going to write negative 1/2. Isn't it positive? Must write negative. Very good, Anyu. So the 3 pull out, isn't it? Is a 3. Hey, I got it. My maximum point is negative 1/2, 3. Okay. Even though they never ask for, never mind. I do first. Okay. So if A, you guys done, let's move on. B. Okay. B, they say what? Sketch. Yeah, lah, guys. Exactly what I taught you just now. They say sketch the graph. This one. So guys, can you see the one they want you to sketch? Exactly is the one we just did. So I think we can just continue do from there lah. So look, they want to sketch graph. Just now I say sketch graph got how many steps? Yeah. Very good, Zafira. 3 steps. So guys, let's do step 1. So just now we say step 1 is to find the turning point. Wait, I write nicely because this is first time we're doing it. Turning point. So just now we already know, the answer is the maximum point. I write here. So we already know maximum point is negative 1/2, 3. Yes, done the first one. Okay. Next, step 2. Just now we say step 2 is the table. Okay, I draw the table first, yeah. Use what pen? Black. So guys, table. I don't really have enough space. Do you think I can rub off this? Since later on also I will draw. Hope you don't mind. Wait, okay. A bit fake, but never mind. So guys, okay. So look, step 2. Step 2, isn't it? I will draw a table. So you look, the table, isn't it, always is 5 column, 2 row, correct? So the first column is for name, X and Y, okay? So just now I say got what? X-intercept. X-intercept. Okay, never mind. Y-intercept first, Guys, the sequence of the 4 thing doesn't matter one, okay? As long as you get the 4 thing. So Y-intercept, X equals 0. X-intercept, Y equals 0. If just now starting, you guys got listen to me, you guys know the 0, 0 is just 1, 0 up, 1, 0 down. Up, down, down, up, doesn't matter. Just 1 up, 1 down, okay? Then, should have the starting and the ending. Can anyone tell me, do this question giving a starting and ending? Yes, Vinny is always like that. Like, the P pull out is always the valid, then the Q pull out is always same, okay? Very good singing. The question never give us. The question under the give you domain. So don't have all. So these 2 box, no need to draw. Now, I rub off these 2 box. So my dear, never mind, I don't want to rub off. I scared you guys thought like, oh, teacher, where is it? I cross it, okay? Don't have. So you see, my dear, I always ask you draw like that. Doesn't mean always will have all that. So it depends on the questions because I cannot teach a way that fit all the questions, right? So that's why I teach a way that can fit all, but you need to amend now, okay, my dear? You need to amend, okay? So yeah, this is the 2 that you can find. So my dear, you know how to find it up. So when you know your X is 0, your Y is 0, you want to find the other value, you just sub this back to your general form. I scared you guys don't know how to sub, so all the one in gray is actually a pencil. So pencil no marks one, okay? No need to show teacher one, but as a teacher, I show you, I scared you guys don't know marks. So you guys see, if X is 0, if I sub inside, it will become fx. equals to negative 4, 0 squared minus 4, 0 plus 2. I guess getting 2. So, when my x is 0, my y is 2. Done. Actually, do you guys know when your x is 0, isn't it, is y intercept? Y intercept is always your mx plus c. Isn't it? You learned before the c. So actually this general form, right? When you just look at your c, that is always your y intercept. So exactly you look at it, also you know it's 2. No, Adiva. I don't know what you're asking, Adiva. I don't really understand. Maybe you later on you see first, okay? You chill first, okay? So guys, x equals 0. Next one, guys, is y equals 0. So y equals 0, the whole equation the other y. May I know which part same as y? Very good, Zafira. Fx, isn't it? Y equals 0, that means fx equals 0. So 0 equals to negative 4x squared minus 4x plus 2. Now, my dear, all these no marks are now, okay? So I use pencil. So guys, general form, I think all of you guys know how to press calculator lah. Mode, one runs at 2. So guys, when I look at the calculator, anything you guys want to tell me about the calculator answer? Done pressing or not? Very good, Adiva. Ugly answer. Guys, ugly answer means they are decimal. Isn't you guys getting decimal? Do you guys still remember under this chapter on the starting, you learned it before? When your answer is pretty, you can, just write it down. But when your answer is ugly, you should use what method? Very good, Chenchira. Quadratic formula. Just in case you guys don't know the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is x equals to negative v plus minus square root v squared minus 4ac over 2a. That's basic lah. But this question, do you think I need to show that working out? Nope, very good. I repeat again. This is a pencil. Boss, I already said pencil. No marks already. What for? No need lah, my dear. It's fine one. Copy the calculator answer. So x equals to 0.37. I know you guys will tell me, teacher, isn't it 36? My dear, because whenever you draw a graph, right, you only write 2 decimal places. You write a lot, also you cannot really see the difference. So that's why we only write 2 decimal places for the whole Malaysian, also like that one, my dear. Answer scheme always draw graph is 2 decimal places. So that's why 366, I round up 37. Then the second answer, is negative 1.37. Okay, so the pencil all no marks now. So this one 0.37 and negative 1.37. So you know what? From this part, I got how many points? 3 points. See, when your x is 0, your y is 2. Isn't it 0, 2? First one. Next one, when your x is 0.37, your y is 0. Isn't it 0.37, 0? This is the second one. So when your x is negative 1.37, your y is 0. Okay. When your x is negative 1.37, your y is 0. This is the third one. Yeah, I got all the points. I put color for you guys. So isn't it I got 1, 2, 3. Cannot highlight anymore. 4. Because the back is the white color pen, right? So actually cannot highlight anymore. Or maybe I rub off a bit. Okay. Can highlight already. Here I rub off a bit. Then can highlight already. Okay lah, a bit ugly lah, but you guys know lah, it's there lah, okay? So guys, after step 1, step 2, okay, now do step 3. So what is step 3? Sketch. Step 3 is time to draw. All right? So guys, how do you guys draw it? I got a lot of things to say. I got a lot of things to teach. But I feel like I want to let you guys understand everything. But okay, my dear, sketch is like that, I see my students, they sketch graph, they always like they draw like that. It's not like you draw like that wrong, but when you draw like that, you guys leave all the space equally for four sides, right? Like the right top, left top, right bottom, left bottom, all same size. I never say same size wrong, but usually you draw a graph, the graph always just occupied one side. Then the rest very wasting of space lah, right? So usually, right, if I am you, whenever I draw, right, I usually look at all the value before I draw. You can analyze one, but of course you don't know how to analyze, it's fine lah. But I'm just try to teach like the best version of it. So when I look at it, the x got a lot of negative. So I know left side I need to leave a lot of space. My y got positive, no more negative. So isn't it my y-axis actually no need at the bottom at all? So when I look at it, I straight away know I just need to leave a lot of space for the left top. Okay, you see my space just straight away like that. Okay, maybe you don't trust me, never mind, I show you, okay? So this one is axis, this one is y-axis, okay? The first point is, by the way, 1/2 is 0.5. So negative 0.53. So negative 0.5, where is it? So this is 0, 0. So here 1, here 2. Okay, not too good. Here 1, here 2. Yeah, put a big one. So my dear, negative 1.5, I think is around here. Okay, guys, see, negative is on the left side. So 1.5 is 1 and 0, half of them. Negative 1.5. Put a dot line so you understand it's there lah. Then the height is 3 ma. So isn't it 1, 2, 3? So let's say 3 is here. So isn't it the height? 3 right here. Isn't it the height is here? So you guys can see the width is there, the height is there. Oh, where they touch? They touch here. Isn't it, guys? This is your first point. Wait, I put color for you. Wait here. What color leh? Green. This point, isn't it exactly this one? Done. That is my first point. Teacher, isn't it the y should be fx? You think you write y also can, you write fx also can. It's fine, man. I always write y. Okay? Because fx is actually the curve. So whether you write fx or y is totally fine. Unless your school teacher got emphasize on, no, you must write fx, then you're gonna write. But if not, y is totally fine, man. Okay, SPM is fine. So guys, these are negative 1/2, 3. Next one, my dear, 0, 2. 0, x is 0, y is 2. So 0, 2, isn't it, is on the tiang here. That, this one, the second point, 0, 2. Next one, 0.370. 0.37, okay. Here is 1. So 0.37 will be slightly in front here. 0.37. Because it's positive, draw on the right side. 0.37. That. Isn't it this one also that? Okay. Next one, negative 1.370. Negative 1.37 on the left side. Negative 1. 1.37. Done again. So guys, I got 4 points. Can you see I got 4 dots? And all the 4 dots, I put green color highlighter. Okay, guys, all see that? So after you guys do all the point, now you connect them. I remember just now got one person ask me, oh, teacher, if my skill not correct, is it fine? Not correct is totally fine, but you see, if your skill are not accurate like mine, then when you draw, you'll feel like the curve very ugly one, okay? Like you couldn't draw a very perfect curve, like here fat a bit, there slim a bit. So I think from my point of view, of course, I want everything perfect. So of course, I will put the skill nicely. I won't be like, simply draw one. So my dear, now I connect them together. How to connect? Freehand. Hopefully your freehand is good. Okay lah, my one okay lah. Agak-agak like that. Still a bit ugly. Then draw a bit here again. Okay, I think it's good now. So guys, this is the curve. So do you guys still remember? Do you recommend ruler for precise skill? No need. I don't recommend. No need one. But do you guys have common sense? Are you using common sense to judge the skill? Okay. Is the maximum minimum point also axial symmetry? Yes, Adiba. So you see, after I draw, guys, by the way, I sure that a lot of you guys very lazy one. Please make sure your maximum minimum point, you can put a coordinate there. Please make sure the moment you touch the axis, touch the y-axis, you got put the value there. That means everything you do in step 1, step 2, you need to present in step 3. So your step 3, you need to show all the value that you found in step 1, step 2. So you never put 2, negative 1.37, 0.37. How teacher know you already found out all that, correct? So you must label it in your step 3, okay? Then don't forget my middle line. Can you guys draw the middle line? The middle line must be in dot, my dear. It's not a solid line. It's dot line, okay, dotted line. So can anyone tell me that line isn't it called axis of symmetry? So what is the equation for axis symmetry? Just like I taught you guys. Very good, Zafira. X equals to negative 1/2. For those who thinking, teacher, how you know? This line is always called x equals to. Then how I know it's negative 1/2? Then I look at my maximum point. Isn't it my maximum point that x is negative 1/2? So you just copy that, the same thing. You need to write x equals to, okay? Very good. And you done. So guys, I done my B. Hey, so far so good or not? Is it too fast? Do you guys understand everything up to this particular moment? It's always the same person who answer me. Can anyone do silent? You give me some confidence so I can continue my class. Those who silent, your chat box empty one. Very good. Okay. Sangat hebat. What's so hebat about? I don't know. Okay, never mind. Thank you so much for your compliment. Let's move on. C. C I squeeze here. So C, they say point P, guys, point P, RS, lies on the curve. Okay, so this point P there, okay, wait, point P, RS. They say lies on the curve. So you can imagine this RS maybe is here, maybe it's here, maybe it's here, tatao lah, somewhere lah, okay? They say lies on the curve such that S bigger than 0. Guys, S bigger than 0, okay, means the y-axis bigger than 0 because S is the y, right? So the y-axis is a line like that. So whenever you bigger than 0, that means you are above the axis. Whenever you are smaller than 0, that means you are bottom. So guys, I know S, okay, I change color. I know S bigger than 0. I know you will definitely be above, okay, on top, okay, my dear. Next, they say, E, the vertical distance of this point P, right, from the x-axis is 0.44. Can anyone tell me vertical? And then I don't think you guys can type for me also. My dear, you know what is vertical, right? Ini called horizontal. Ini called vertical. So vertical is standing one, okay, my dear. So they say vertical distance from axis is 0.44. Actually, from this sentence, you know what? Vertical, this point P, vertical distance from axis is 0.44. You know what? No, who is? Very good, Emily. Guys, from this sentence, you should know S is 0.44. How you know S is 0.44? My dear, you must understand the questions, okay? They say, vertical distance of point P. So this point P, isn't it the coordinate called RS, correct? So they say this RS, from x-axis is 0.44. So you think about it, this is your x-axis. So that means your gap from, okay, I should draw nicely lah. See, this is your x-axis. This is point P. Isn't it point P from the x-axis? The gap is 0.44. So usually the gap that vertically, isn't it, is your height, isn't it, is your y value. So that's why I know the y value, is 0.44. That means now, you guys know the coordinate S. The S actually is 0.44 based on what they say lah. Then they say, find the horizontal distance of point P from the axis of symmetry. So that means, guys, now the questions, they already tell you your S or maybe your y-axis is 0.44. If your coordinate y is 0.44, how do you find the x? Same like just now lah. Just now you know the x, how do you find the y? You sub. If you know the y, how do you find the x? You sub. Now you know the y, how do you find the x? You sub. So isn't it, guys? You guys again can sub inside your general form. So I sub, yeah. So my fx, okay, my y equals to 0.44. That means my fx equals 0.44. So 0 equals to negative 4x squared minus 4x plus 2. Sorry, I write wrongly. 0.44 equals to negative 4x squared minus 4x plus 2. Okay, so my dear, I think they look like a general form. Just need to move the 0.44 that side. So plus 0.44, move it over, minus 0.44. Wait, pressing 2 minus 0.44, 1.56. Okay, general form. Press calculator. Mode, 1 right side 2. Negative 4, 1.56. Guys, wow, the answer is pretty one. The first answer, do you guys get 3 over 10? Don't tell me, teacher, 0.3. What? 0.3 can be pretty one. You don't always look at the answer or tell me, teacher, ugly decimal answer. Decimal doesn't mean it's ugly because sometimes it's possible become a fraction. So how can you change it to fraction? You can press your calculator, press a shift, A, B, C. Then you can see whether they can become a fraction or not, okay? So guys, now it's 3 over 10. The second answer, isn't it negative 13 over 10? Okay, I get these two answers. Teacher, should we simplify? Got simplify, no simplify is totally fine one because after all, you will get the same answer. But yeah, usually you should simplify. But now I didn't simplify. But it's totally fine. The answer is the same. So guys, when your answer is pretty, answer is ugly, you need to use quadratic formula. Answer is pretty, write back the 2 brackets. So when you write back, I hope you guys basic is fine. So when your answer is 3 over 10, when you write back is 10x minus 3. When it's negative 13 over 10, you guys will write back 10x plus 13. Okay, I got these two answers. Press and see lucky or not. Yes, correct, Adiba. That's what I would suggest you guys to do. You press this to see whether okay, they can become pretty or not. Maybe you lucky there, they can become pretty, okay? So my dear, that means this point P, okay, I gotta tell you, this point P, right? This point P, okay. Isn't it the S is 0.44? So 0.44, I agak-agak is somewhere, wait, somewhere this height. You can see my red color dot line. No need to draw, okay? This one I just want to explain to you guys. So based on this the red color dot line, isn't it you guys exactly got 2 points? So you getting 2 answer is very make sense one. So based on these 2 answer, you know, one of them is 0.3. One of them is negative 1.3. If you guys make these two number lah, they are a decimal lah. They are actually 0.3 and negative 1.3. Can you see that? So is these two straight away your answer for these questions? I think you accidentally erased the 1, 3. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. No, guys, this is not the answer yet. You know why this is not the answer yet? You look at the questions. Sometimes the way they ask is quite, I mean, like the way the way you guys do it is normal, but the way they ask changed the whole question. So when I read the question, they say, find the horizontal distance of point P. So they're going to find the horizontal distance, which I already know is 0.3, negative 1.3. But they say from the axis of symmetry. So axis of symmetry, guys, isn't it this middle line? So they want to know what is the horizontal. Now, horizontal look like this, okay? Horizontal distance of the point to the axis of symmetry. So actually from this sentence, I know they want to find here to here. Can you guys see my purple color line, purple color pen? Or maybe we can say here to here also can. So these two gap, of course, is the same. Axis of symmetry is always in the middle, right? So these two gap, actually, how do you guys find it? So you guys already know your axis of symmetry here is 0.5. I should use purple color. 0.5. So 0.5 to negative 1.3. What is the gap? I think the gap will be this negative 0.5. So isn't it the gap will be 1.3 tolak 0.5? For those who tell me, teacher, where is the negative? Actually, negative or positive important, man? No. Because you are negative 1.3 and negative 0.5, actually our gap straight away is 1.3 minus 0.5. For those who want to find here to here, then you should understand that. I use another color. Here to here, isn't it 0.5? Here to here, isn't it 0.3? So isn't it taking 0.5 plus 0.3? Also, you will get 0.8. Or maybe like mine now. Mine, I just using here to here, which is 1.3. I minus here to here, 0.5, to get the gap in between. Can you guys see it? So the answer, isn't it 0.8? Done. So far, you guys understand? Is it very hard? Is it understandable if I, explain like that? Don't know whether I just now I put color, understand or not. Very itchy. Done. Teacher, normally how many marks will they give for these sketch graph questions and how would the marks be given? Good question, Dylan. It depends on the questions, but I can try to tell you guys, okay? Usually sketch graph that worth 3 marks, okay? So nowadays, okay? If not mistaken, okay? The point or maximum minimum point, it also need to depend on in front, do they ask you maximum minimum point, okay? So these questions, you see, 2 marks for each. This one I remember is state paper questions, okay? So if 2 marks for each, do you know, step 1, step 3 have no marks, but step 2 got 1 marks. And then get the vertex form got 1 marks, okay? So that is the 2 marks. And for your sketch graph, right, usually all the point you draw out correctly, they will give you 1 marks, okay? So all these points, correct, they will give you 1 marks for the points, okay? Then you draw the curve correctly, they will give you another 1 marks. By the way, some students will ask me, teacher, do the equation I should write beside the curve or not? Okay, it depends. You want to write, you write. But last time I never write and my school teacher never deduct my marks, so I don't think no need to write. And a lot of my students never write also, so I think it's fine for that, okay? So 1 mark for the curve. And for the C, also 2 marks, right? So getting the X value, they will give you 1 marks, okay? And then, okay lah, I don't think getting it. I think you write the equation equals to 0.44. They already give you 1 marks because that means you understand the questions. And then you get 0.8, another 1 marks. MX very seldom got half marks. Not seldom. MX never have half marks. MX is always 1 marks, 1 marks, 1 marks, give like that one. So yeah, this is all the 6 marks. Why the negative 3, negative 1.3 not negative? No, Adiva, it is negative. So you can also write negative 1.3 minus negative 0.5. But like that, you guys will get a negative answer. But now I want the distance, so you can make it positive also. So Adiva, I very lazy, so I straight away, because I know, here to here, the gap is 1.3. So no matter you got negative or not, actually your gap is just 1.3. And here to here, your gap, even though got negative 0.5, I know your gap is just 0.5. So I just take the positive minus the positive. I think it's easier to do. No need to make it positive again. How many minutes you should spend? 6 minutes times 1.5. Do you guys ever know a max of every single 1 marks? You guys should use 1.5 minutes to do. So this question worth 6 times 1.5 should only using 9 minutes. Maybe you tell me, teacher, why we do so long? Because I'm teaching, How I know your basic good or not? That's why you'll be taking longer, okay? Don't get, okay? It's fine, we will be better and better later on. Teacher, what if I put negative modulus? Can Jaja is fine, as long as the answer is 0.8. You can see the marks never even include the step, only the 0.81 marks. Can all? So far, everyone okay? No? Can I proceed to the next one? Wait, no one say okay one. Okay, let's move on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That move on. Question 7. I mean, this is not inside your book. You just continue writing your footstep. The curve, this one. Okay, intersect the axes here and here. The straight line y equals -9 touches the median point of the curve. Okay, guys, this question is still talking about the curve, correct? First thing first, I want to ask you guys, the one they give you upper A2 form. Very good, Kian. This one, isn't it, is the vertex form. Alright, so this question, do I need to do computing a square? Need to or no need? Very good, Yinting. No need. Yay, happy. Why happy? Because normally you get general. Only you do completing a square to get vertex. Now you already got vertex. Yay, no need to do anything. Correct? And this vertex form, my dear. Okay, let me write nicely for you guys. This vertex form, isn't it supposedly this is how a vertex form look like? I just want to say, every time you get a vertex form, just practice the obvious, which is pull out the APQ. So A, isn't it here? Your A is what? 1. 1 is what? Positive. Positive is what? Happy face. Happy face is what? Minimal. Correct? Then the P isn't it here? A is negative 2m. Please remember, negative 2m pull out, positive 2m. Okay? Then the Q is 5n. Isn't it 5n pull out is 5n? Okay. Straight away, this is my minimum point, correct? But this question, if you read nicely, they got also tell you quite a lot of things. Okay, even though you don't understand what they say, but never mind, I try to draw for you guys, okay? They say, this curve, right? Okay, when I look at this curve, I already know it's happy face, I just agak-agak. Okay, I shouldn't use this pen. Later you thought it's a real one. Okay, my dear, a curve, okay? They say this happy face, intersect the axis at 2 points. That means, isn't it, they touch axis at 2 points. 1 is -2, 1 is 4, isn't it? 1 is -2, 1 is 4. Now, my dear, I draw like that, I think you guys all understand. Correct? 1 -2, 1 is 4. Next, they tell you a straight line y equals -9. Do you guys ever know if the straight line usually called what? Y equals to mx plus c. Do you know y equals to mx plus c is always sengit one? Okay? If they only say x equals to, isn't it vertical? Remember just now the axis of symmetry, isn't it, is a vertical one, correct? Then if they say y equals to, it's a horizontal. I repeat, sengit is y equals to mx plus c. Only got x, vertical. Only got y, horizontal. So y equals to -9 should be a horizontal line. So they say this horizontal line touch the minimum point. So you look at my curve, isn't it, this is the minimum point? That means this straight line is y equals to -9. You know why so easy or not? Okay, my dear. Now, I'm going to tell you guys another thing that you guys can find. You don't understand? You don't understand what? Xingning. Xingning, do you understand they say? Xingning, this one you understand or not? I pull out. Because you never tell me you don't understand which part. This one you understand or not? Oh, no. I just try to explain it. Never mind if you don't understand whatever I never write, okay? But you understand whatever I write down or not? Yes? Okay, enough. So guys, look at this. Okay, so my dear, I want you guys to know, wait, I come back to here. Do you guys still remember the starting I teach you guys this, right? So, do you know the first, okay, whenever you want to find turning point, right, you can do vertex form. But there's actually another way. Another way is actually using your x, okay? You actually can using your roots, which is x1 plus your x2 divide by 2. to get the maximum minimum point x also. Okay, so maybe you don't understand what I say now, but I write down first, okay, my dear, I'll come back here. So look, when you smile, right, you always, like, you cannot smile you always smile like balanced one, right? So when you smile, right, isn't it this middle line is always balanced from left side to right side, correct? So if they balance, isn't it the middle one should be the midpoint? And think about what you guys learned last time in, lower form. How do you find midpoint? Isn't it this one plus this one, divide by 2, get the middle, correct? So guys, how do you guys get the middle? So here, isn't it I can use -2 plus 4 divide by 2. So -2 plus 4 divide by 2. Oh, I get 1. So this part is 1. So this middle is 1. And then you touching a y -9. If not your y 8, man, of course it's -9 lor. So isn't this coordinate is x is 1, y is -9, correct? So I straight away know these questions when they say all about this, right? I know that this minimum point is 1, -9. And think about it, guys. The minimum point I get myself is 2n, 5n. 2n, 5n. But based on what they say, I get 1, -9. Isn't it these two talking about the same questions? I think both of the minimum point should be the same one. So that's why A, they want to find m and n. Correct? So I know 2n, 5n should be same as 1, -9. So that means 2n should same as 1. So m equals to 1 over 2. Got it. Next one. This one and this one say 5m equals to -9. Times, move it over, divide. Do you guys n get -9 over 5? Done. Yeah, the A, we already straight away get it. Imagine also can, but singing, I don't think you can imagine it out. I think you better draw it out. I use pencil. What? That one is pencil. So guys, A done. Let's move on. B. And so do you guys all understand A so far? Up to here? Like you see the questions, no need to do completing a square, straight away give you vertex form, you just pull. And based on whatever they explain, I agak draw the graph out. And then I straight away know, from whatever they say, I know the minimum point is 1, -9. But from whatever I pull, I get 2n, 5n. So these two compare. Thank you, Emily and Zafira. Let's move on. B. Again, sketch the graph. So guys, I repeat again, sketch the graph got 3 steps. So I write again, step 1. Step 1, guys, isn't it finding the turning point? Isn't it finding the turning point? Okay, so how do we find the turning point? So the turning point, no need to find. We already found it. We already know it's minimum point. 1, -9. Done. Step 1 done. Next, let's move on. Step 2. Step 2, guys, isn't it draw the table? Teacher, how you found 1? Melissa, here, can you see? Melissa, this one -2, this one 4. Isn't it? Axis of symmetry is right in the middle. So I plus together divide by 2, get the midpoint. So Melissa, I just imagine if this one 4, this one 6, middle is what? 5. If this one 0, this one 4, middle is what? 2. If this one -2, this one 2, middle is what? 0. Understand now? Do we need to draw a graph for B since there's a range of values? Yes, need to dot. So do we only draw a table if there's a range given? No. Good questions. It depends on you. I draw table no matter what. If just now you got listen to my previous questions, you see, they never give you range. I also draw table. I draw table all the way. I don't like to change style. I always use the same style. Okay. So guys, now I draw the table. Hey, this time, guys, I draw the table, right? Do I need to cross cancel off the last 2? No, very good. This time no need already. Very good, Zafira and Annie. So guys, why no need? Because this time they got give you the range. So look, still xy. Still x equals 0, y equals 0. They're 2 fixed one, okay, my dear. Then the last 2, it depends on whether they give or not. So these questions they got give you, they want you to draw from -3 to 5. So isn't it your starting is -3? Your ending is 5. So that's why that 2 need to have it. Wait. Okay, based on my highlighter. So my dear, now let's try to find it out. How do we find it out? Always sub this into the equation. So I sub inside the equation. Let me write down all the steps for you guys. This equation, right? I already know the m is 1 over 2. I already know the n is -9 over 5. Wow, no space. Oh. Okay, like that. Okay, so I write nicely to get the equation out nicely. Sorry, wrong pen. Like that. Okay, x minus 1 square minus 9. Now, this is my fx equation. Okay, so if you want your fx equation a general form, we can continue expand. So expand shortcut method. For aspect, you guys know how to do shortcut method. I just doing mathematics. Okay, so guys, you see the general form, I get out myself. I repeat again, they give you vertex. So the vertex got m, got n. I got my mn, right? I put inside. So after I put inside and then I expand it, okay, I got a general form that look like this. No need one singing, but because you want to get all this, it's better to get general form. Of course, you don't want also can. Answer same one. So guys, I repeat again, if you guys don't want to make it general, you want to use this to sub, you can get the same answer. But I love to make it general, okay? So my dear, I sub inside where my x is 0. So f0 equals to 0 square minus 2, 0 minus 8. I got negative 8, which I just now tell you guys, this x equals 0 is always y-intercept. Y-intercept always look at the c. So if you look at general form, actually straight away you know it's negative 8. So easy. That's why I like general form. Next one is the y equals 0. Y equals 0, that means the fx becomes 0. Fx becomes 0, the whole equation will look like this. So I press calculator. 1, negative 2, negative 8. The first answer, I get 4. Another one, I get negative 2. Okay, I write back here. 4 and negative 2. Okay, not enough. Still got others. Isn't it my x is negative 3? So I sub negative 3 inside. So negative 3 squared minus 2, negative 3 minus 8. Negative 3 squared minus 2 minus 3 minus 8. 7. Isn't it this one? Again, I get 7. Can I? Then continue, huh? No space, I write here. X equals to 5. So f5 equals to 5 squared minus 2, 5 minus 8. I repeat again, all this pencil one. If you don't want to show, you can just straight away press calculator. Definitely can. Because if I am you, actually, I never do out one by one. Wait, is this still 7? Yeah. Do you guys get the same one as my table? I hope not all of you guys copy my answer. I hope you guys do yourself. Yes, okay, that means I'm correct lah. Okay, thank you, Emmeline. So my dear, your x is 0, your y is negative 8. When your x is 4, your y is 0. When your x is negative 2, your y is 0. When your x is negative 3, your y is 7. When your x is 5, your y is 7. Wow, I got a lot of point now. Drop box for you, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I got 6 points. So since I got 6 points, let's try to draw it out now. So isn't it the step 3? It will be just sketch. Okay, time to draw. Okay, so guys, how do we draw? So I got all the points. Again, let me analyze it. The x-axis definitely a lot. Negative 3 to 5. Left side needs space, right side needs space. For my y-axis, 7 also got. Negative 9 also got. Oh, this one, legit. Left side, right side, left top, right top, all need to have space. So let me draw out like that. Like that. Okay, x-axis, y-axis of region. Okay, so the fatness of it is negative 3 until 5. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, up to here. Until 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not so nice. Five. Okay. 5. Okay. Let me start to draw the first one, okay? 1, negative 9. 1 is here, okay? Negative, okay, negative 9. Negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Negative 9 is here. 1 is here. 1, negative 9. Isn't it? This is the first point. That. Wait, I put color for you. 1, negative 9. That. Teacher, the y-intercept in general form is negative 8, but in vertex is negative 9. So, Xingning, this one is never the C. This one is the Q. So that's why I say, that's the reason why I say need to become a general form. There is never the C, there is the Q. Ma. C is general form, back only C. Ma. Make sense or not? Do I ever say this one is a C? Because Correct, right? That's why now you understand not why I want general form. General form better, ma. Yeah, of course, it's -8. Isn't it? I already wrote down -8. So, my dear, so guys, now, same thing, -9. Next one, 0, -8. -8 is here. 0, -8 is on the tiang here. That. Next one, 4, 0. 4 is here. 0 on the floor. That. Next one, -2, 0. -2, 0 also on the floor. That. Next one, -3, 7. -3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. -3, 7 is on top here. That. Next one, 5, 7. 5 is here. 7 is also on top here. 5, 7. That. Whoa, I got so many points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dot. Saw it? Saw it? Now, just connect them together. The way that I'm connecting freehand. Hey, sorry. Freehand. Yeah. So guys, this is, isn't it? This is the curve. Hey. Okay. I think you guys quite busy, but never mind. I still want to ask. So after the just now the question, now I do second time of how to sketch graph. Do you guys think it's easier to understand? Is it better now? Like the step is always fixed. That's right. You guys not even have time to answer me, right? Okay, my dear. After you guys, yes, right? So trust me, my dear. If you guys haven't mastered something, it's surely because you haven't get enough practice. Practice make perfections, okay? You need to practice a lot, okay? So I can only teach you until you understand it. But whether you will remember it or not, it depends on you. You need to like practice it, okay? So now, yeah, Lokesh, now, axis of symmetry. So guys, draw the middle dot line. So can anyone tell me this middle dot line called axis symmetry? What is the equation for axis symmetry? Yeah. Very good, Xiaoqing. X equals to 1. Remember, you're touching 1, right? So me to write x equals to 1. Done. Yeah, the B done also. So the B done. Okay, these questions are a bit special. That's why I want to do it. Yeah, this is your curve. Okay, so this is B. Done already. Let's look at C. C, they say, if the graph, right, reflected about the x-axis, write the equation of the curve. Okay, wait. Just now, we already got the equation. In vertex form, this is how it looked like. Here. For those who thinking, teacher, how you know? Just now we did it here. Wait, I will be thinking how to write, only you guys will understand it. Okay. Can so far, everyone, wait, chotomate kudasai. Until here, do you guys understand this blue color one? The equation is this one because I just copied from my pencil there. No need one, Rini. No need one. Exactly like mine will do. And Rini, you know why I put dot? I put a dot like that. Because I want to know agak where is 1, where is 2. I just always want to draw a perfect graph. So yeah, I will put like that. What if I using -2 plus 4 divided by 2 to get the x-axis? Can also Xingling, but Xingling, we already got the coordinate. What for need to use -2 plus 4 to get the 1 where we already got the 1? Huh? You press your calculator and see. -2 plus 4 divided by 2. I look at my calculator, is 1, no? Where got 3? You're going to press -2. You type for me -2, you don't. Oh, I know. You type for me 2. Boss, this is -2. This is 4. In what sense you think it's a 2? Singing, maybe you try a few. Maybe you just listen to me for singing, okay? So guys, the rest of you, okay, like that, done. So guys, this is the curve, okay? Next, they say, if the graph reflected about the axis, write the equation of the curve, okay? All of you look, I'll try to use purple color to represent that. So now they say, you were reflected about the axis. You know what is reflected? It's like a mirror. Think about it. If this is a mirror, okay? This is you. It is you, Isn't it your reflection will be like this? Can you guys all see that? Understand that all? Next one. If this is a mirror, if this is you, then your reflection, isn't it, will be like this? Like this. You guys understand all, my dear? A mirror, correct? That is the meaning of reflection, okay? No, not modulus. And it's reflected. Wait, Nicole, you. Choto. Guys, you guys chill a bit, okay? I haven't reached until there. You guys make me like need to look at your comment, okay? Where later on I will do it. You just need to be patient for 1 minute, okay? So guys, isn't it that is the reflected? So now they say reflected on about the axis. So guys, this is the axis. This is the axis, So just imagine if you reflected. Sorry, I want to give one more example. So if like that, or the mirror, if this is your face, wow, I know impossible, but just imagine the mirror is right in between on your neck, okay? So isn't it this circle reflected will come to here? This body reflected will come to here. You guys see the red color one become the orange color one. You can understand it better. So now, if now my mirror is this red color one, so my reflection will be how? Look, the top one, isn't it will come to bottom. Then the bottom, the top one, isn't it will come to bottom. Like that, no need to draw one. Or if you draw, you use pencil because they never ask you to draw. They just want the equation, but I just draw for you guys. Then this bottom one, isn't it will go to top. Oh, yeah. Isn't it will go to top. Wait, isn't it will go to top. Okay. So wait, I put a dot line for you guys so that you guys won't confuse. Thought this is the curve answer. Okay, guys. Isn't it after reflected, they will become this purple color one. Can you guys all see that? So, yes, you correct. And Nicole correct now. So, guys, after you reflected, right? Correct? Do you know the equation is almost the same also? Let me write down for you guys, okay? For the blue color one, this is the original equation. Now, you want the one in purple. Okay? How do you guys get the one in purple? Do you ever know, actually, when you reflected, your curve equation is almost the same one. The only thing that will change is positive, negative. How do you check positive, negative? Guys, it's exactly the vertex form, the A, the P, and the Q. Okay? It just depends on the A, the P, and the Q. So now, purple color, or below, let's say we still call it FX, okay? First thing first, just now my A is 1. Do you think now my A is it still 1? Danesh is not inverse. Inverse must be a line called y equals to x. That one is under chapter 1 basic. No, very good, Zafira. Guys, look, your A just now is 1. But now I don't think it's 1. Because when you are positive 1, whenever you are positive 1, you are smiley face. Now I become a sad face. Isn't it? I should put a negative 1. I should put a negative. Yes, Santosh, add a negative. Wow, Santosh, you never talk. So my dear, next one. How about this point? Think about it. Just now you guys pull out the coordinate. Is 1, -9. Then you think about yours. Now your point is not here anymore, but go to the top. May I know this top maximum point? What is the coordinate for this maximum point? Very good, very good. Very good, Xing Ning. So guys, when you look down, the x is still 1, what? So your point x is still 1. But Lord, just now your height is -9. But now your height obviously is not -9, but +9. So it means that when this inside part, I should continue write x -1. Okay? But the back one, I should write +9. For those thinking, teacher, how you know? Because -1 pull out is a +1 one. 9 pull out is a 9 one. You want a 1, 9, isn't it? It need to look like this, 1, 9. So if it look like that, so guys, the purple color answer, isn't it, is this one. Done. Anyone have any questions regarding about this? Okay, so next time, whenever they come out reflected, you better know which one is the mirror. Then you draw the reflection out. Then you, based on the reflection, you check whether the A should change from positive to negative or negative to positive. You check the P to check whether the positive should become negative, the negative will become positive. You will realize, none of the number will change. Only positive will become negative, negative will become positive, but I cannot say memorize because a lot of school teacher teach, they will just say like, oh, this A must change, this P must change. But it's so hard to memorize. Understand will be the best because understand only will make the knowledge stay. Teacher, you can't do this with general form. Yes, log cash. Guys, whenever I want a vertex form, whenever I want a reflected answer, right? General form doesn't work. Always must be vertex form. Yes, no need to draw. Just need to imagine. But provided you can imagine. Teacher, what if I wrote the general form as the equation? No, general form cannot. Need to be vertex form. Okay, guys. So I show you guys another one, okay? So far, understand. Teacher, what if they say the graph is always positive? Find a new equation. They won't say always positive and can Nicole, always positive, or that means the curve have a modulus. So you add a modulus, straight away is the one all on top, Nicole. If they say always positive, find a new equation, just add a modulus because all on top is a positive. Can Nicole? Okay. So guys, wait, you guys done? Can I say about something else? I give you guys more examples so that you guys understand it better, hopefully. Yeah. Don't have Zhen, but never mind. I can explain because I don't have enough time. I want to do HOTS also. So I will come out example. So guys, why cannot use general form? Oh, Jiaying. Because general form, how do you convert? Like you look at general form, when I terbalik, why? Positive, you become negative. But I only know the coordinate. I don't know other things. So this negative 2x will become what? I don't know. The negative 8 will become what? I don't know. But if you are a vertex form, you can rely on the maximum minimum point based on the vertex form. So you can easily change it. Understand, Jai? Guys, actually every single thing, like modulus graph, you want to know, you can go my YouTube and search. I do have modulus graph also, okay? My class not even enough time, okay? So I cannot go on and do that, okay? So wait, I got one student's request for like, teacher, what if reflected on y-axis? Okay, I show you one on y-axis here. Okay, let's imagine it. If the graph like that, just now is what? Just now is happy face, or now I come out a sad face one. Okay, just imagine now the graph is like that. Okay, this point, let's say is 2, 3. Okay, let's say the equation is negative 4x minus 2 square plus 3. Okay, all of you, I come out one example for you. Look, this blue color one is this one. Okay, now imagine it. If now I say, please reflect it around the y-axis. Okay, I'll use yellow. Reflected on y-axis. So guys, reflected on x-axis, you like that, you will terbalik become like that because your mirror is there. So now if you reflected on y-axis, isn't it this part will go over here. Then this part will go over here. Tell me first, do you guys understand the reflection of this first? No, Dylan, it's not always change the A and the Q. It depends. So you see, I teach you guys how it depends. So you guys understand all? Then can anyone tell me what is this point? Is it still 2, 3? Very good, Dylan. Only Dylan correct. So guys, I don't understand why people tell me 3, 2. My dear, this, okay, wait. This is 2. You come over, of course it's negative 2. So I don't understand for those who say 3. This height is 3. You are still here. Isn't it you are still 3? So this coordinate, isn't it negative 2, 3? Can you guys see? It's just the x become negative 2. Dylan, so can you see? It's not always the y change. Might be the x change. So guys, after you got that, okay, now on the right for the purple color one. So can anyone tell me purple color one? First thing first, this negative 4 definitely is 4. But the negative should stay negative or positive. Very good, Xingning is still negative. Why? Because you are still set face, just now I said, now also I said. Why will we change? Of course, the same, okay? Next, okay? The x. May I know this negative 2, do I need to change it? Yes, very good. Very good, Xiaoqing. Guys, for those who say no, you know why wrong? Because negative 2 pull out is positive 2. But later on, you will become a negative 2. So isn't it that means this one must put a positive 2, only pull out will be negative 2 because the purple color one come out should be a negative 2. So for the one who say no, I hope you understand, okay? Then guys, how about the 3? The 3 should I change or stay? Very good, Xiaoqing, stay. Because this one you pull out need to be a 3 again. So isn't it negative 2, 3? Can I feel like you guys not really understand. Can I come out one more? Is it okay? Come out one more? Oh, the square. Yeah, the square missing. Can come out one more? So you guys will understand it better? Yes, okay. Try again, Oh, I know already. I use the same one. Wow, so smart. Sorry, I self-praise. My dear, look at the red color one. I mean, like, look at the blue color one, okay? So now the blue color one, what if now I say reflected on the x-axis? Now, my dear, I'm using back the same blue color one, Wait, Okay. I'm using back the same blue color one, but now, okay, wait. I write for you guys. This one I reflected on y-axis. So isn't it the yellow color one? Then this one, I want to reflect it on x-axis. Isn't it the orange color one? Can I? Okay. So guys, okay, now this red, okay. So now orange color one, how do I reflect it now? Look at this, So this one, if you reflect it on this one, just imagine that is the mirror. So isn't it this bottom one will go up? This bottom one will go up. This up one will go down. So guys, isn't it that means it will become the red color one when I reflected on my axis? So guys, if I reflected like that, can anyone tell me this red color coordinate, this point is what again? Very good, Zi-En, my dear. This one, when you look up, the x is still 2. Sama lo, 2. But your height here, isn't it? Just now it's 3. Now you come down already, but oh, -3. Isn't it? This coordinate should be 2, -3. Yeah. So you guys see, the original one is this. When reflected on y-axis is like that. When reflected on x-axis is like that. How do you do? Memorize? No, it's just always draw it out. I feel like you draw it out, you can imagine it better than you can. Sorry, guys. I don't know who called me. Sorry. Sorry. So, guys, so reflected on the x-axis, isn't it become this curve? So, can anyone tell me first, this -4 change, stay or change? Stay or change? Very good. Y-x change. Why change? Because just now you said face, a sad face. Now I happy face. Isn't it become +4? You guys see that? Next one. This -2, stay or change? Stay or change? Very good. Carson, stay. Why stay? Because you come out need to be a +2, man. I want to become +2, of course stay lah, my dear. Then this 3 there, stay or change? Very good, Jia Ying. Change, become -3 because you want to pull out, become -3. Right? So you see like that, isn't it? Only can matching with this. So done. So after I explain one more time with this example, do you guys understand it better? Like reflected on y-axis is like that, reflected on x-axis like that. Singing, don't summarize. I don't want to summarize anything. I want you guys to understand it. Guys, guys, I'm serious, okay? I don't be your like teacher. Your teacher love to like say like I don't know, based on what I know, some teacher, they just memorize like, or reflected on axis, or must be this one change, this one change, this one change. I don't want you guys to memorize, okay? I never teach to let you guys memorize, and I teach to let you guys understand. So I don't summarize things, okay? So you just draw it out. You look at the axis, y-axis to know whether which one the A should change or not, the P should change or not, the Q should change or not. I just want you to understand. I don't want you to memorize like, oh, reflected on y-axis must be the A and the Q change, and reflected on x-axis must be the P change. No, there's no such thing, my dear. They can be very, very creative one. So you cannot just blindly do it like that, okay? So is the final answer need to change it to general form? No need, Yanjia. The answer just always write in vertex form. And only worth 1 mark, Yanjia. So no need to do unnecessary stuff. Rini, the -4 and 4 is positive, negative. Do you remember, Rini, the A is to see the shape? You okay already? Okay, good. So far, everyone understand or not? I only left half an hour. I only do 2 questions. I don't know what I'm doing. But this speed, is it what you guys want? Like, do you guys, I so slow, but do the slow make you understand? I don't want to like, okay. Sure, huh? Okay lah. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I want to do something like this. Okay. Do you think your level can do now? Can lah. Try lah, okay? You guys ask more than the questions that I expected. 9. A project, my dear. Now, this kind of question is those you guys look, you guys very scared one. No need to scared one. It's just word, okay? No need to scared. Understand it. To understand English, read the Malay one, okay? So a projectile is shoot vertically from a stage with a height 3 meters from the horizontal ground. Sometimes it's a story. You better draw it out. So that is a ground, okay? So that is a stage, okay, like that lah, okay? So this stage is 3 meters from the ground. So now you stand here. So the projector shoot vertically. So shoot vertically, shoot up, okay? Shoot up, okay? So from a horizontal ground, is distance from the ground dt. T second after shooting is represented by a quadratic function. When I see the word quadratic function, I know you shoot up. It's not like vertically up. You'll be like that. Don't. Make sense or not? I think that's how the story works, okay? So they say the dt, right, is the distance from the ground. So the ground distance, isn't it? That means this is the y-axis called dt. Based on their explanation, they say t second after shooting the ground. So my dear, think about it. You know, okay, maybe you tell me, teacher, how you know the y-axis is here? Because this is where I started to shoot the tile. And when you shoot the tile, right, this is the dt, which is the distance, right, from the ground. I think this is the t, this is the second. Why? Think about it. On 0 second, it means you start from here. So on 1 second, I feel a bit. On 2 second, I feel more a bit. On the 3rd second, I feel more a bit. On the 4th second, I feel more a bit. And then maybe on the 7th second, I drop. So isn't it this quite understandable based on whatever they say about it? Okay. So guys, after this, they say the maximum distance. My dear, you look at this curve. Oh, it's a set face. Set face isn't it got maximum? So this point is the maximum. They say the maximum distance of the tile from the ground is 128. So guys, that means from the ground is 128. From the ground is 128. That means the height here is 128. Make sense? Next one, 5 seconds after shooting. That means when you reach the maximum, height is 128. Your timing is actually on the 5th second. Isn't it? That means this maximum point is 5128. So I hope you guys, after all these questions, you guys can see the questions might not straight away tell you the maximum point 5128, but they put in words. But actually, if you understand in your English past, you will understand that it's 5128. Make sense? So next, determine the quadratic dt in terms of t. Wow, this question never give you anything, just straight away want you to write an equation out. So can anyone tell me? You think you're able to write a general form out or vertex form out? Okay, Amira, good to know. Very good, Santosh. Vertex. Why vertex? Because you guys already know, general is so hard to see the maximum, minimum, but vertex easy, so easily can use vertex. And think about it, my dear. Think about the vertex form. Whenever we do the vertex form, we always love to pull things out. If you're able to pull things out, actually you guys can put things in also. So look at it. Okay, wait, I put here. So guys, look at it. These questions, you guys already know your answer is 5128. Isn't it? Can put the 5128 back to it. Can anyone tell me the 5 comes from where? Very good, Enyu. The 5 come from P. So when we put inside, isn't it positive 5, put back negative 5. So you see, if you're very good on pulling things out, of course you will be very good on putting back in. All right. The 128 isn't it come out from Q? So when I put it back, and you already say it, isn't it? You guys put back 128. Correct? Then can anyone tell me how about the A? You think the A is how much? Yes, you guys know it's negative, but guys, the A is negative. Can I straight away say it's negative 3? No, very good. Can I straight away say negative 4? No, my dear. Even though you know it's negative, but you never know the figure. Because I just know your set face. I know set face is negative, but so many negative numbers in the world, right? So the A, you cannot write any number. You just need to write A. By the way, the fx can write dt already. Hey, the fx write dt, the x should write t also. Okay? So isn't it the equation will look like that? But obviously, this equation is not complete. I do have the P, I do have the Q, but I don't have the A. So the A, need to find. How do you find? Look at the questions, guys. Look at the graph I draw. I already got 5, 1 to 8. I already used that. What value I haven't used yet? Lokesh, the A represent the shape and how narrow you are. Like A, negative is set face. Then set face got normal set, a bit set, very set. That is the meaning for A, Santosh. Okay. So my dear, very good, Edison. So my dear, isn't it these questions? I still got this point I haven't used yet. Wow, the 3. So do you guys realize the 3 is on the y-axis? Still remember or not? On the y-axis called y-intercept. Y-intercept, the x is 0. So isn't it this coordinate is actually 0, 3. Very good, Edison. So 0, 3, isn't it? You guys can sub inside. You know how we sub? The 0 is x, but this question don't have x, so it's t. The 3 is dt. So I sub dt is 3. T is 0 squared plus 128. Move around to get the answer. plus 128, move it over, minus 128. Negative 125 equals to A. Negative 5, if you squared it, 25. So the A will be times, move it over, divide, negative 5. Yeah, we finally found it. You see, we know the A is negative, but there's so many negative numbers in the world, and realize or not, the A is actually negative 5. So that means your final answer will be dt equals to negative 5, t minus 5 squared plus 128. Ignore my answer at the back, okay? They never say the answer need to be general form. You stay in vertex form, they will give you full marks. No need to worry. That. So do you guys realize just now I teach you guys sketch graph? If you understand the sketch graph well, up to here, isn't it very understandable? Like you know how to pull things, you know how to put things. Cannot? Does it have any relation with the 5 in the graph? Yeah, my 5 isn't it here already, Xingling? I don't understand your questions. If we change to general form, will we lose mark? No. Teacher, if I want to convert it to general form, just expand it, right? Yes, yeah, just expand it. Then you will get the general form. So far, okay, not everyone. Can I do the next one? This question fast, or 8 minutes. Then go on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Okay. Wait, okay, I want to do this. I want to do this, okay? Something similar also. So a ball is punted into the air, into the air by a child. So like that, into the air, okay? The height of the ball from the ground, h meter, after t seconds is given by this. Guys, there is a general form. So when you look at this general form, if you write them in the correct sequence, like the A first, only the B, only the C, isn't it? You guys can see the A is a negative. Negative is what? Set face. Okay. So guys, I draw it out. So when I look at this, right, I know I should start from 5. I think you guys all understand why. Because the C is 5. Now, Xingling, can you see this is a general form? That is really the C. So the C is 5. So you will drop like that and then like that. Okay. So they say the height is in meter in ground, from the ground. So this one is H. So this one is the time. Isn't it totally like same as the previous question? So I want to do again something that's same as the previous questions, okay? So if you understand the drawing part, like understand it already, look at A. A, they say, how high? That means they're find the H. Is the ball after 1 second? 1 second, isn't it the time? So isn't the question give you the T, ask for the H. How do you guys do it? Just stop inside. So H equals to -2. The T is 1. The T is 1 plus 5. Easy peasy. -2, 1 square plus 8, 1 plus 5. I got 11. What is the unit? Meter. That 1 mark. So far, understand, no? So let's move on. B. B, they say, find the maximum height of the ball. They want to find the highest point, maximum point. So guys, again, how do we do maximum point? Isn't it completing a square? So guys, I want to practice your completing a square. So I continue to do completing a square to find your maximum point. So guys, how do we find maximum point? Do completing a square, because today we practice quite little. So completing a square, I repeat again, got 3 steps. The first step, your A must be +1, and now my A is -2. So cannot divide, can only ask them leave first, stay outside first, okay? So isn't it -2, put it out. So put it out means divide. So -2, pull out, left T square. Don't tell me the 8, you still write 8, my dear. You pull out means you divide, So 8T divided by -2. Isn't it become -4T? So this part will be -4T. Then how about the 5? The 5, if I divide by -2, isn't it become -5/2? Okay, there go my first step. Then now, the second step. Hopefully you guys all still remember the second step, isn't it become in between the B and C, you will plus B/2 square, and then you minus B/2 square. Hopefully everyone still remember. And for now, can anyone tell me what is my B? Very good, Enyu, -4. Isn't it? My B is -4 here. My B is -4 here. So this is my second step. Now, let's move on my third step. Third step, isn't it become big bracket square minus small bracket square plus C? Can you see that? Remember, this small bracket square just copy from the small bracket square. And by the way, -4 divided by 2, -2 lah. Can simplify, of course, simplify, okay? And then the first three always come inside the big bracket square. And for the first three, when they come inside, it's always those with cat will be invited in. So this one got cat, this one got cat, I also got cat. Okay, all come in. So when you come in, the cat put it outside. Don't wear your cap. So only T will come in. -4 divided by 2, only left -2. Must write the -2. Can Lin Tao, but Lin Tao. Okay, can one Lin Tao, but I want to practice your completing a square. So I do this. Okay, so my dear. So this is the third step, okay? Yes, must be minus Santosh. That step is cannot change. So guys, now that. So this one, T minus 2 squared. So guys, for the back part, let's do the square first. Lim Tao, are you the Lim Tao that I know? Or yes? Long time no see. Hello. So free. Wait, is maximum height 13? Oh, I don't know. Lokesh, wait. So my dear, this one, by the way, a lot of my students wrong because of this part. They thought like negative, positive. Hello, boss, other square count. So do the square first. -2, you squared it already, +4 lor. Don't wrong, you know. So I do step by step. So this one all same. Here to here, I press calculator. -4 minus 5 over 2. -13 over 2. Yahweh, Lokesh is 13. So guys, up to here, remember our vertex form never have the big bracket. At last, times it in. -2 times in, right in front of the bracket. -2 times negative, positive. 13 over 2 times 2, 13. That, isn't it? Again, we are getting our favorite vertex form. Saw it? Once you guys get the vertex form, it's time to pull again. So the A, negative, it will be a set base. Set base, it will be a maximum. Next is the P, -2, pull out, is a 2. So my dear, next one, 13, pull out is 13. So isn't it 2, 13? Done. So my dear, now they're asking you, find the maximum height. You know what, the B are so easy. I write here, they want to find the maximum H. So guys, think about it. The coordinate, isn't it this? The T, this is the H. So the H is 13 meter. Easy, huh? So my dear, C. When does the ball reach the maximum height? When? When means what? The time lah. So the time is what? You look at here also, you know, the time is 2 seconds. Done. Isn't it that means after you do the vertex form, you get the B and the C together, the answer, 2 seconds. Done. Hey, do you guys all understand? Am I going too fast? Even though I feel like as long as you're starting, you understand, actually up to now, every single thing is, you know, just flow. Just the same thing, okay? But you guys understand? Oh, okay, understand. Okay, good. I'm very scared. I try to dump myself. So donkey, how long does the ball stay above 11 meter? Okay, this is different. So they're asking you, how long does your ball stay above 111 meter? Correct? So guys, maybe you should find out when you stay above 11 meter. So all of you look, 11 meter is the height called 11. So I think maybe it's a height like that. You guys see all the purple color one? This is the height, 11 meter, okay? I want to know how long you stay up there. So I better find out when you at 11 meter. So when you at 11 meter, that means what? That means your H, now your height is 11. I want to find out when. So isn't it, I want to find out the time. All right? You can sub inside. So again, of course, you only got general form inside the general form lah. So your H is 11 equals to -2t squared plus 8t plus 5. General form, -2t squared plus 8t. 5 minus 11, -6. Okay, you can straight away press calculator, but actually when I teach my students, I love to ask them to simplify. But of course, it depends on you, okay? So this one, I will divide by -2, I will simplify. For those who don't want to simplify, it's totally fine. The answer same one, okay? Same one, okay? 1, -4, 3. The first answer, do you guys get time 3? The second timing, do you guys get 1? Now, the answer so pretty, right back the 2 bracket. So you know the T1 and the T3 equivalent to what? It means that when you have the height 11 meter, It's actually happened on the first second, happened on the third second. Okay. So my dear, then now they ask you, how long does the ball stay above 11 meter? Don't tell me 1 and 3. It means first second you reach 11. Third second you reach 11. But I'm asking you how long. You understand, my dear? If I ask you what time our seminar start, 10 to 12. By asking you how long, then 10 is not the answer, 12 is not the answer lah. Isn't it? How long is 2 hours? Exactly 2 hours. So same for now. This one I know, one is 3. I want to find out how long. Isn't it? I should use 3 seconds minus 1 second. I know the duration between the time for the ball to stay above 11 meter is 2 seconds. 1 to 3, in between the gap, 2 seconds, what? Done. The answer is 2 seconds. So do you guys all understand up to here? Still got time, I can do one more. Yes, sure. Okay, I do something different a bit. I feel like you guys very tired already. There's like a lot of you guys not answering me already, but can you guys give me some response? Understood? Still surviving? Okay. Can I drink one water? Suddenly realize I never drink water. Yes, Amira, I will do that. No worries. Okay. So guys, move on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, Adam, last one. I want to do this one. So guys, 14, okay? They say, diagram shows a swing net tied between 2 tree trunks. So you got 2 tree trunks, there's a net tied there, okay? Next, both ends of the swing rope are tied at the same height, so it's balanced one. This height 210, this height also 210, okay? And the distance between the 2 trees is 200 cm. So you can see the gap here and here is 200 cm, okay? Next, the height of the swing net in the middle of the tree. Okay, the height, but it's not this one already. They say the height of the swing net in the middle of the tree. So these 2 trees, the middle, isn't it here? You can see the red dot, okay? So they say it's 100 cm. So you know what? Always students, they never patiently enough to read the question carefully. 100 cm, they straight away tell me, teacher, here to here 100. I don't think so. Can anyone tell me, you read again? Can you tell me the red color part? What is the height? No one done reading? Very good, Anyu, so smart. Guys, look, this one, they say 100 cm from the level of the height of the rope height. So the height of the rope height here. So this 100 cm is from this height up to here is 100 cm. You guys all see that? And you guys all know here to here is 210. So this orange color part, isn't it? 210 minus 100. Oh, 110 cm. Very good, Nicole. So far, you guys understand all the value I put? No. So sometimes there's a lot of trap. You need to read the questions carefully. Okay? Next, they say, here, assume 3A is the y-axis. So guys, 3A is the y-axis. The base as the origin. So the base as the origin, the base of the tree is the origin, isn't it? This is the axis. So I think all of you guys can see the graph is like that. Wait, I should put other color. So 3A is the y-axis. So this one is the y-axis. Base as the origin. So this part is the origin. I think this is the axis. All of you okay? All of you so far okay? So guys, now you can see the questions not directly giving you like just now, but actually you look at it, they are still concentrating on the curve. Make sense? Then can anyone tell me this curve, what point do you have? Can you give me the whole coordinate of this curve? At any point that touching this curve, I also can. Oh, no one can give me any coordinate? So hard, man? Can what? Hey, Edison answer is good. Edison tell me, teacher 0, 210. You know why he know? Because this height is 210. That means here is 210. Correct? If here is 210, isn't it? What color? Light blue. This point Isn't it 0, 210? So Edison, tell me this correct. Next. Wow, Dylan one is good. Yeeting one also good. Okay, these two person give me another one. But actually, I want to say one more lah. Here is 0, 210. Actually, you will know this also. Why you know this? Because you guys know the width from here to here, the 2 tree trunk, is 200 cm gap. So isn't it here 200? If here is 200, this blue color dot, the X look down 200. The height look over 210. Isn't it here 0, 210? Here 200, 210. Correct? I still got one more. Singing also say it correctly, which is this blue color one. This blue color one, why so easy? Because I already say, when you smile, you always balance. When here 0, here 200, isn't it the middle here will be 100? Okay? Some more, you guys already know the height here will be 110. So that's why this blue color dot, isn't it, will be 100, 110. Okay or not so far, everyone? So you see, the questions never ever tell you the coordinate directly, but they say these are that, pattern like that. But then if you understand the question well, I mean, like if you understand the chapter well, and you have some logic, you look at it, also you guys able to label all this out. So with all this, let's look at A. State the equation of axis of symmetry in middle. So guys, they want to find the axis of symmetry. Isn't it axis of symmetry is this middle line? So can anyone tell me what is the axis of symmetry? Very good, Dylan and Yin Ting and another Dylan. Oh, so many Dylan. And Emmeline. 100. Isn't it x equals to 100? But do you think I get 1 marks with this x equals to 100? You look carefully. No, very good, Lokesh. Why no? Or maybe you tell me, what should I write in at the end then? No. What should I write at the end then? No, the final answer. I mean, like, final answer. Give me the final answer. Very good. Ariana is correct, guys. Do you guys realize every single thing I write is cm? So that means this 100 is cm. Those who say x equals to 100 m. Hello, people, is cm. How do you suddenly just change the unit to m? This is cm. But people say they want in meter. So I think all of you guys know 1 meter is 100 cm. So when I know the answer is x equals to 100 cm, I should write x equals to 1 meter. The answer is x equals to 1. You should write x equals to 1. Understand? The unit never write is fine, but you need to write x equals to 1. You shouldn't write x equals to 100. That. So this is the A. Next, B. B, they say, find the equation. I see, find the equation again of the parabolic swing root fx. So guys, based on this sentence, I know they want to find the curve equation. So can anyone tell me again, can write what form? Vertex form, general form, which one? Very good, Singing. Vertex again. So guys, show you guys, this one B, this one A, vertex. How do you guys get vertex? Isn't it vertex equation always look like this? So usually you have the value, you pull. Now you don't have the value, but you can put. So can anyone tell me which coordinate I can put inside? 0, 210, 100, 110, or 200, 210? Very good, Jia Ying. Of course, is your maximum minimum point. Because whenever you pull the maximum minimum. Of course, you put back the maximum minimum. Correct or not? Very good, Yen Jia. So guys, this one put back, isn't it positive? Put back is a negative. Isn't it positive? Put back is a positive. Yay, got it. Then can anyone tell me what is my A? Very good, Singing. Don't know. Don't tell me what teacher positive. I know happy face lah. I know it's positive lah, but there's so many positive number. So you don't know, you better write back A. Then can anyone tell me how do we find the A now? Very good, Yenjia. I don't understand, Santosh, why you say 0, 300. Hello, where got 0, 300, guys? So after you guys sub the maximum, after you guys got this equation, now you guys can sub other point. Then you got this, you got this. You can sub either one. By the way, some student will ask me, teacher, why cannot sub this 100, 110? I show you subbing this is very funny. If you sub 100, 110, don't write, here will be 100. 100, if you sub lah, okay, if you sub back the maximum minimum point. Do you realize 100 minus 100 is 0? 0 you square is 0. 0 times A is also 0. Wow, A also disappeared. How is it possible getting the answer, correct? So, you never ever sub the maximum minimum. You sub others. Others is as long as they touch the curve, you can sub. So you can sub this, you can sub this, whichever you like lah. So I think you guys all like 0 to 110. Okay lah, I sub the same one as you guys, okay? So my dear, I sub inside. My y is 210. My x is 0. Move around, plus, move it over, minus. This negative 100, I squared it, is 10,000 A. So the A times, move it over, divide. A is 1 over 100. Very good. So guys, isn't it my answer will be fx equals to 1 over 100 x minus 100 squared plus 110. Done. See, this is my vertex form. I got the 3 marks by getting back the equation. Now I see, I think I do this second time of today. Do you guys understand it better? It's like your basic is good. Everything will be very doable. I don't know whether you guys agree with me, but yeah. Okay. So C, they say what? The quadratic equation, the one they draw on top, produce has no real roots. Guys, what is roots again? Do you guys still remember? What is roots again? Just now I got say one. I know it's x, but very good, Xiaojing, is the x-intercept. So from this sentence, I know this curve had no x-intercept. You look at your graph. Do you realize your curve never touched the x-axis also? Actually, I look also, I know, really don't have x-intercept. But they didn't ask you to like, explain like that lah. They say, show your calculation to support this statement. So my dear, this one is under this particular chapter, the real roots, the type of roots, that part. And based on that part, very good, Yin Ting, we always using b squared minus 4ac. Do you guys still remember b squared minus 4ac got how many types? Very good, Dylan. 3. Got bigger than 0, equal to 0, lesser than 0. Then do anyone still remember no real root supposed to be bigger, equal, or lesser? Very good, Adriana. It's lesser. It should be lesser. So guys, don't, okay, by the way, on the starting, you shouldn't write lesser. Because people ask you to show. I taught you guys quite a lot of show questions before. Show questions, you must pretend you don't know whether is it lesser. Like you must pretend you don't know lah, okay? Because like that only got the meaning of show, right? Then if on the starting you already know, then where got show, my dear? So show is like you pretend you don't know. Then at the end, you do until the end. Wow, you really get smaller than 0. Then you write the word shown. So this one, you don't write the smaller than 0. You just write b squared minus 4ac. Then you should sub the b, the a, the c. So what is the a, b, c leh? So isn't it, I do have the equation, but this equation is all the P and Q. I want A, B, C. So how do I got the A, B, C? I should make it a general. So I remember just now got one student ask me how to become a general. Expand. Show you guys how to expand. So 1 over 100. Expand the square first. Please, always do the power first. So this one shortcut method. If you expand it out, it will become like that. Okay. Plus 110. So I continue expand this one and this one. 1 over 100 x squared. This one and this one, negative 2x. This one and this one, 10,000 divided by 100 is 100 plus 110. Isn't it 1 over 100 x squared minus 2x plus 210? Okay, I'm getting this. And most important, now you're comparing the curve with the x-axis. X-axis is like x-intercept. X-intercept always y equals 0. So the y part, you can put 0. If you put 0, you can see this is your A. This is your B. This is your C. So now, isn't it just sub the A, B, C back inside? Teacher, in B, we can use meter value instead of cm. Can, Nicole? Can, Nicole? Can. But Nicole, if you put meter, I think this value is even smaller, right? It's like 1 over 10,000 or something like that, right? So normally I don't change one unless they purposely mention it. If not, I just follow. But it's fine, can. Okay. So guys, this B, negative 2 squared minus 4. Your A is 1 over 100. And your C is 210. Negative 2 squared minus 4 bracket 1 over 100 times 210. So guys, I press the whole thing. What do you guys getting? Very good, Zafira. I'm getting, why my answer like that? Negative 22 over 5. For those who want to write negative 4.4 also can. Doesn't matter. Most important is whenever I get this, they are seriously smaller than 0. Isn't it? I can proudly write the word shown because I successfully show that my b squared minus 4ac seriously is smaller than 0. Dun, 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 dun. Done. So far, so good. Everyone understand everything I say today because it's already 12. Can? Will it deduct marks if I don't write shown? It depends on teacher, but I don't think they will deduct. Teacher, can I times 100 so A value no more decimal? For this one can, but for the top one cannot because this one is fx. But this one is 0, so can. Can, of course, Amira. Go. That's all for today. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye, Zafira. Annyeong. Bye, Enyi. Bye, Lokesh. Bye, Xiaoqing. Bye, Abby. Bye, Ewan. Bye, Xingning. Bye, Xiaoqing. Bye, Nico. Bye, Danesh. Bye, Dylan. Can also, Edison. Can one. Thank you. Bye, Santosh. Bye, Excel. Yeah, I'll post in Google Classroom. No worries. How was it, Santosh? Thank you, thank you, Kabesh. Easy. You better do all first. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.